What's wrong with you? I was awake!
We got your order, Murray. Double. Animal style. Look, I know you're hungry, Murray.
Okay, we killed a lot of people. At least 100 since I first joined. But it's a lot of money to save those lives.
Alright, you did good, Murray. Come on. Oh, yeah.
We're talking about people.
Well, I'm talking about money. Investors don't care about people.
The campfire, 2018. 84 people killed. Shouldn't the government have done something about that, Murray?
We paid them off. You could see the numbers for yourself. We must have paid those bastards 8 times we did more than before the burn.
Well, as you should, Murray. I'm just curious how you managed to keep that out of the public eye for so long.
Oh, there was a settlement. $13 billion down those greedy fire families' throats. And they got it all without a single day of work.
Not so fast there, Murray.
That didn't affect you at all. PG&E makes that sort of money in pocket change, and none of their customers could even pick a different power supplier if they wanted to. You have no competitor.
You're naive to think the government would be any better. Would you rather have fire season because of their shortcomings as those taxes bleed you dry? Or have it as a tragic but necessary bump on the road to realizing a greater vision?
At least the government's goal isn't to make money regardless of lives lost.
The government's only goal is to make you dependent and complacent.
Regardless of our personal differences, Murray, you are tied to a chair, and we're gonna need better information than just that. You must have something to do with this.
Recognize this?
Yeah, that was us.
Well?
What can I say? Faulty infrastructure, a Douglas fir. You know how these things go. $1 billion versus a couple of acres. I'd say, just let it burn.
Actually, it was 1 million acres, Murray.
What does it matter? That doesn't change anything.
Why would that be?
We're still under investigation. So by all means, we're not guilty at all.
And what was it you said, a Douglas fir, Murray?
What does that matter?
We'll see if your story checks out.
You're not gonna untie me? You're just leaving? What are you doing with that burger? Get back here, bastard! Greasy won't like this! Greasy won't like this!
Gentlemen,
Pleasure's all ours.
step into my office.
Let's get down to brass tacks. This next year's fire season is supposed to be the worst we've ever seen.
I think we both know why. And listen, I want to take down these guys just as much as you do. So tell me, did you get what I needed?
This morning we consulted our inside source.
And
2 words, the Dixie Fire. They're being investigated for it as we speak, and of course this is far from the first time this kind of thing has happened.
Our inside source told us that PG&E paid off the government back in 2018 during the campfire. We've got the numbers right here.
Great work, gentlemen. I'll add it to my portfolio.
So, how long till this gets out?
Well, there's just one thing.
What else more could you need? You saw the numbers. That's enough to show that PG&E is clearly covering this up.
Well, without a statement from a PG&E representative, they could just sweep this under the rug like they've done with all the other stories.
Listen, I mean, I love your thinking, but how are you gonna get that?
Not me, my friend.
You.
They have somewhat of a restraining order against me.
Of course they do. We'll see what this guy has to say.
Well, good luck, gentlemen.
Mr. Veazey, we're so happy you could join us today. Let's get right into it, shall we? My buddy here will do most of the asking.
So, what are the benefits of PG&E being a private company?
As a private company, our shareholders expect a certain quality of service and a return on their investment. This allows us to continue to deliver quality services to our customers time and time again.
What does your plan on burying power lines involve?
We at PG&E want to use our company as a platform to build communities and provide quality services to all of our customers. That's why safety is our #1 priority. By burying over 10,000 miles of power lines, we will be making communities safer and preventing any future incidents from possibly occurring.
How much do you think should be invested back in from profit to making the grid safer and making our infrastructure better?
Our guiding principle has been to minimize large mistakes or power outages while maximizing shareholder value and corporate level salary.
You are aware, between August and June of just this year, 75 million tons of carbon dioxide have been released by the fires that you've created into the atmosphere.
Excuse me?
How do you reconcile that sort of thing? Who takes responsibility? Like, somebody has...
Look, and that's just carbon emissions we're talking about, Andy. You burnt down what, 1,500 structures? 700 happy little homes?
It is Mr. Vesey, and this interview is over.
There's blood on your hands, Andy. Blood! Put this on.
See? This is what we've been trying to protect, Murray. You don't understand. If we just adopted a system similar to that of Tennessee Valley, a public government-owned utility, we could have prices that benefited the consumer while also protecting nature and wildlife from the greed that you represent. We don't need you. And an investigative journalist did good, Murray. He locked Veazey up there with the best of them. He'll be under new management soon, don't worry. And this time you won't have to worry about those shareholders.